Ulu. Ulu. Yeah. I hope everybody's doing good. I appreciate everybody being here yesterday and this stretch of Pokemon. You guys are amazing. That's right, I have to do New Mauville too, don't I? Worry about it. Entrance is just short surfway from Route 10. I have to go back to the Sapphire zone. Heyo. Hello. Wahoo! Send love to Zero, guys, for anyone who's already here. He's live. With Tales of Grace F. Remaster. I own that, I think. Not the remaster. I own the original. I know I have a few Tales of Games right here. Here's the PS3. I know I have some PS2 ones, but yeah, here it is. PS3, Tales of Grace and stuff. I own it. I have a lot of Tales of games and I need to play them. Yeah, I didn't even know they were remastering it until Irving told me about it, and I'm watching it now, but I have the PS3 version. So there's that. I have a lot of them. And I want to play it. Yeah. Yeah, the day one. That sucks that you lost all that. Because there's a lot of Pokemon games that I don't own anymore that just got lost through time. Whether or not I had anything unique is a different story. Like, I had to buy, like, some of the stuff for Pokemon, even. I know I still had, like, my Jirachi disc and anything else, but there's just a lot of games that I've loved over time that just disappeared, I feel it. Whether or not it had any collector's value, I don't know. Pokemon itself is very pricey, and having lost a lot of my older games, they're hard to come by. Because they fucking fake them. In fact, I had several fake cartridges I had to get rid of. Which is just a waste of money. The games already, some of the older games already are in the hundreds of dollars. But yeah, that's how I would feel if I ever lost my, or if they break my statues and collector stuff. That's why I try to keep a lot of my stuff that it comes with together. Even though, like, I owned a lot of Loot Crate stuff, and I wear a lot of the keychains that came with it, and I've lost several of those, and I hate it. And it's just like, no. A lot of my cute, because they're always because the Loot Crate has, like, a character that they, whatever. There's a character, like, the box has, the series has, like, a character for it, and it's this adorable character, female character, who's always has, like, these chibi-ass keychains in different anime styles, and I've lost several of those, and it sucks. Emerald box, I don't have any of the boxes anymore, but the only one that's original besides the modern games is Crystal. If you're talking about the old boxes, Crystal would have been the only one that I have a box of, but that doesn't have a box anymore, unfortunately. All I have is DS, 3DS, and Switch and other boxes. Oh yeah, I have Gale of Darkness and Coliseum right over there. On my bookshelf. All my DS and 3DS and stuff, or all my like handheld games, they're in a black like zip-up case to make things easier. But I have all their boxes and everything. A lot of my physical games that I have on 360, I still own. PS3, I still own. I own a lot of Nintendo, Sega, and stuff like that. I have bins worth of old cartridges, but I don't have boxes for them. Crystal, I had gold. My brother had silver because it started with my brother had blue. His friend had blue. I got red later once I found out what Pokemon was. That was my first major real RPG besides watching my friends play Final Fantasy 9 and 7, predominantly 9, which is why I like it more. And then, he got gold, I got silver, and then he somewhat stopped after that, and then I played Crystal when that came out. I remember waking up the day it came out. My mom bought it, and the box was right there on like my table. I used to sleep on the couch as a kid because there was 4 brothers, and we didn't really have the room with us growing up in various ages. So like once my brother was a bit older, because he's 10 years older than I am, so once he was older and there wasn't really much space, because we originally shared a room, my brother shared a room with bunk beds. Once everyone grew up, we didn't really have all that space. Then they moved out, and I was able to take over. But for a while, I slept on the couch. I just remember waking up to the factory-sealed Pokemon Crystal box, and it was glorious. And to this day, it's one of my favorite Pokemon games, and I don't really care for the third games that much, but I don't play Crystal all that much for that reason. It's weird if you notice. Games that I love, I don't play as much just so I don't bore myself with it. Like PSO, I've put several hundreds of hours into it over the course of my life, but I haven't played that in God knows how long. Oh, I got my Sapphire. What? How'd you get it? I know people find. I've heard stories of people finding their copies of Pokemon games. I've never had like a random find or anything like that, but yeah. I passed out on the sofa, woke up, Pokemon Sapphire. That's one way to wake up to Pokemon. As a kid, I was spoiled, so my mom knew I loved Pokemon. Hell, my mom knows I love Kingdom Hearts. She just walks in one day and bought me a fucking Disney Town Sora figure, and I'm like, hi? She could do that with Pokemon, and I'll be like, thank you, for no reason. She did that. Not only that, she also bought me an Axel figure. She doesn't know who these characters are, specifically Axel, but she bought one of my favorite characters for no reason, and Sora. Like, it's the same with Pokemon. If I tell her I like Pikachu or Raichu, she'll buy it something for it. But, like, that's how she was with Crystal, though. Like, she bought me. That was one of the vivid memories of just playing Crystal. I was very big into Gen 2. She also bought me, I think, a Dragon Ball figure or some shit, something like that. I know she's bought me Dragon Ball Z random stuff, figures like that out of nowhere. Because it's not like she's done that in the past. It's not like she's just come home with a figure back when I lived in Illinois or anything. So it was just very out of place that she bought me Kingdom Hearts figures that one time. I was like, okay, thanks. I don't have those. There are also the posable action figures, the ones you have weapons and stuff, and you can put them in their hands and move their arm and shit like that. There was one time Sora fell off. He's actually right up there. He's not anymore, but he was, where my sword is. They're kind of like that. I'm not sure if that specific set is play arts. I know I have Dragon Ball play art ones, but yes, they're movable just like those. I have actual play art ones for a fact. I don't know if the Kingdom Hearts ones I have are. Actually, I think they are. They feel the exact same and look the exact same. There's my Toontown Disney Sora. And then Piccolo. Yeah, they are. Because they feel and look the exact same. Very wooden and stiff. He fell off that, by the way. Sora fell off where my sword is. That stand on my wall. That's above my head. Like almost above my head. It is about my head height. It is my height. And didn't break. He didn't break. That motherfucker. Sora, unfortunately, doesn't come with anything. Unfortunately, yeah, he lived. Funny enough, because I have a Goku one that actually broke his leg off. I had to glue it on him. I don't know how that happened. He fell and broke his leg off. I don't know. Yeah. But Axel does come with weapons. Unfortunately, I just dropped them. Come here. Axel comes with his chakrams. Other than that, yep. And I believe this is this. I believe because I know Sora for a fact is Kingdom Hearts 2 set. I'm not sure. I believe this is a Kingdom Hearts 2 set, which would explain the tune Sora. But I'm not sure if they have other game versions of the cast. But yeah, I actually need to look more into that because I want to actually get more of the organization and I want to get Riku and Kairi. I want fucking Marluxia and I want Xemnas. These three are one of my favorites out of all of them. Marluxia would be badass. Oh, I need a Marluxia one. That would be badass. Saïx is cool too. Yeah, Axel. Oh, I need that too. That's right. Axel's bestie. I definitely need Saïx. I also like Braig or Zigbar. His casual attitude has always been nice. Even though he's even though he seems incompetent, he's not. But Marluxia's always been like one of my favorites. As hard as that game first was for me, Chain of Memories definitely has a big impact on me because that fight was fun. I don't like the 3D remake of it, but it is fun. And that's why Marluxia has got an impact, because I think it was probably one of the more memorable fights out of all the organizations. Because most of them suck, at least to me. I'm not a fan of Luxord specifically, nor am I a fan of Vexen. Hell no. Vexen's just a mix of Sephiroth and fucking Hojo, and it creeps me out. We all need man sex in our life, though. I'm sorry, Xemnas. You know what'd be cool? Both Xemnases. I would like to have Xemnas with his zebra outfit, and then hooded Xemnas from Kingdom Hearts 1 with the lightsabers. I think that'd be neat. But Marluxia with his full-on scythe would be badass. As if I didn't have enough characters that are fucking Grim Reapers. I'm looking at you, Goku Black, and I'm also looking at a ruby fucking scythe right there. I have a prop of one of the characters' scythes from the show Ruby, which I never actually really watched much of. I've watched a bit of Rooster Teeth's show, but I'm never really big into it. I don't know what started that, but I've always just... Ever since I've actually paid attention to his name and realized it's got you could spell the word man sex in it, I've not stopped calling him that. It's the same with Vidal's name, which literally rearranges to devil. Like, it's another one. So who am I not doing? Sorry for her. I only knew of it when I saw it. Yeah, that's basically it. Well, I only know of it because people called them that, and I basically already kind of do shit like that. I don't know if that's like a dyslexic thing or if that's just me being goofy. But yeah, there's tons of shit on there, and people still call him that to this day. To be fair, his voice is very amazing, I'll tell you that. He made every teen girl. That's kind of gross. I'm not going to continue that thought. He made every female fan wet themselves that day. The very first time anyone's heard his voice. I am one of said females, even though I'm not female. What's that? Somebody. I know that's Ansem, but still him. In some regard. Still Xehanort. Ow. Old man Xehanort. In his English dub is also the Soul Calibur announcer. Welcome back. Wow, is he really? I mean, he's got a good resume with a voice like that. I am not surprised. Like the Kingdom Hearts, not only that, like fucking Leonard Nimoy and Mark Hamill also voiced characters. It's no surprise that they have predominant actors. It's also a AAA game, as much as people like shit on it for how serious it is. No one was expecting Kingdom Hearts to go as far as it did, though. But yeah, the voices are actually amazing when they want to be. Because Kingdom Hearts is very cheesy and has very bad voice acting. But then there's Xemnas. Speaking of fun, I have a fun Kingdom Hearts voice fact. Oh yeah? About Xemnas or someone else? Because I know Haley Joel Osment does Sora, or unless they stopped. As well as Lance Bass did Sephiroth. Character show called Angel for Buffy, David who played Angel in the voice of Squall. Leah. I did not. So only Squall in Kingdom Hearts 1, huh? Alright. No other versions of Squall that talk. I know he doesn't actually talk in the original games, but in any other further versions of Squall. Because I know Lance Bass did the original Sephiroth from Kingdom Hearts 1. Ah, that sucks. To be honest, I would have to go and pay attention really close because I'm bad with voices. So as a kid, I definitely wouldn't have noticed the voice change. The one big predominant voice change I can think of is fucking Frank West's. And that turned me off immediately. Now, I'm not sure if Sora's still done by Haley Joel Osment or not. Oh, yeah. I know a lot of the Disney voice actresses and actors reprise their roles. There was 2 for Xehanort, Kingdom Hearts 3? Oh, was there? Well, was there? I've only played the game once and barely remember. I wouldn't have known there was a voice change. Because, wait, Xehanort's the one that was Leonard, right? Nimoy? Right? Because he passed away. Yeah. Okay, so someone else took over and then he passed away. Because I know they had several voice actors, because he was originally, one of them was, because I know Leonard Nimoy and Mark Hamill voiced both him and Ericus respectively, and then Leonard Nimoy passed away. I didn't realize his other voice actor also. And the base game died in 3, so he was changed to Remind. Okay, I only fought Xehanort like once in Remind? So, okay. That makes sense. So they didn't change him at all in the base game. The guy still did an impressive job making Xehanort sound as normal as he does. I would have to go listen to him now. But I'm also very bad at noticing voice changes if it's similar enough. I kind of just listen and don't really actually pay attention to it. Nor am I, like, big into that. And even if I noticed, I wouldn't know the person who's voicing him. I don't know, though, if you're a fan of it. See, I've watched that movie. I can't say I'm like, oh my god, that movie is so good. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Because even when I love DBZ, I don't go and gush over Chris Sabat and all them. Or even TFS. Like, I love their voice work, but I don't go crazy over that kind of stuff. So I probably won't recognize voices, even if I know of something. And Back to the Future, I know that movie. I've seen it. I also don't really know actors, though.
You're an actor.
Oh yeah, I was going to... Where was Safari Zone again? Because I'm bad at memory and I'm not good at playing and talking. Literally almost an hour of nothing.
What?
Video games, certain movies, and music. Well, I have a form of it myself. It's just not when it comes to that. I mean, video games more or less. Not actors, though. I'm also not great with voices, and I probably wouldn't be as good with music and be in, like, background music and stuff like... I know people online or friends who are, like, can tell you the composer, can tell you this, can tell you the artist who made this specific design. I can't. I love Dragon Ball Z, and I can't even tell you all that. I love Kingdom Hearts and Pokemon. I can't tell you all that. I can recite a lot of lines in Dragon Ball and literally picture the images in my head. However, like, it's over now. Like, I can imagine Vegeta crushing the Scouter in my head. Like, I can... And other lines that people probably won't know, I used to be able to, because that's how much I watched DBZ. And DBZA, I can literally do the same thing. Just, I have the actual image in my head, and I knew the lines word for word. And I can literally go into detail on how a certain action, like Goku being able to beat Vegeta, literally requiring going up to Kaioken 4, like, I would literally go into detail and describe everything. Like, that's me. That's how I am when it comes to mine. That and I get very in... I can get very emotional, I get very attached to it. If you can, I'll stream this. Try and play the Parasite Eve series. Why would I have to play the Parasite Eve series before Kingdom Hearts with Tiffany? I've already started Kingdom Hearts, though. I've also played Parasite Eve 1, 2, and most of Third Birthday. I didn't know they connected. I didn't know they had music. What the fuck? They released similar tracks, did they? I know it's Square, but I didn't realize they had music from each other in their games. That's cool. Well, I don't know when me and Tiffany are playing Kingdom Hearts again, or if we're restarting again. I don't, because we stopped at Chain of Memories. That's on her, and whenever that is, we've long begun this. I can play Parasite Eve. I plan to, I just don't know when. As for much games off camera or off on my own time, I really don't play games all that much. To be honest, a lot of the unless I actively am not streaming for a while, that's when I'll play something, and it's usually in bed. I rarely am sitting in my chair outside of streaming. See, I don't know anything on the music side. Like, I just know it's good. I won't even be able to really recognize if they're similar. I also need a heavy comparison side by side. Like, I don't know. Music and that kind of stuff just is background noise for me, and I kind of just, once I'm focusing on something, I barely even hear it. That's a lot of, that's awesome. See, yeah, that stuff's not something I know or am interested in. I like a lot of their music, but I don't really care to know their names or all that. I don't know. Hard to explain. I'm just not into that. But yeah, I understand. I need to play Parasite Eve again, though. The game needs a remake. I don't care if 2 gets one. 1 needs a remake. If Capcom wants to freaking remake all their games, then Square Enix and Square can remake classics. They're already trying to somewhat bring Kingdom Hearts into the modern age. You can at least remake an older franchise. Along with the creators who made Legend of Dragoon, that's another one. Like, a lot of your PS1 games can come in a modern light. Especially when it's requested. I see it everywhere. Parasite Eve 1 and Legend of Dragoon are both heavily requested for comebacks. As long as we got Legend of Mana, people want plethora of other RPGs as well. Like, we got the pixel remasters of the first 6 Final Fantasies. That's a fucking glorious boon. As well as HD remasters of the mainline games for the most part, aside from 13. I still need to actually fully play it. I own it physically and digitally on multiple consoles. I played a bit of it and I watched it somewhat on and off growing up with my brother's friend playing it, but there was a lot of games that I never played growing up, but I was being introduced to RPG simultaneously from that, Pokemon, Final Fantasy, and probably other things that I don't remember. If my family was more into RPGs and weren't more into, like, Zelda and shooters eventually once those started really coming out, because we grew up on, like, some adventure stuff and platformers, more than RPGs. I would have been a bigger RPG than I am. I would have been a bigger RPG, yes. No, bigger fan of RPGs. But those are the RPGs are the games I could stick with the most. It helps if there's if it's an action RPG like how Final Fantasy is now, like 7's remake, or even for instance your Tales of games, combat like that. Action RPGs are amazing. Let's dance. You know what game I should play? Pokemon. Hey, you Pikachu. Pikachu! Grab that apple. Pikachu, go fuck yourself. As I say that, there was an electrified type sound effect almost. They made it. Alright, who do I don't need? I need Wababutt. I need Wababutt. Wabuffet. It's a wobbly buffet. And the one that salutes you every time it talks. Also, I know Wolf commented earlier and I didn't say anything. I did see it though. It was just me talking at the moment. But hi, Wolf. Don't think I didn't see you.
Legend of
Dragoon.
Odd Bish.
I have enough odd bishes. I guess not. You want to be green? It's a one-footed booby. Hello.
Hi.
That sounded like an odd hello.
I said hi.
Yeah, but just hi. It didn't seem nice.
Oh, sorry.
You're not nice.
I'm being nice. Are you alive?
Sometimes.
Or are you alive right now?
It can be. I mean, I am playing Pokemon. Identical brains! Scientific study reported that on rare occasions there will be examples of this Pokemon possessing different sets of brains. Oh my god. No wonder they're retarded.
I take offense to that word.
So do I. That's why I'm calling it to a Pokemon. Look, I have a cousin who has severe autism, so, I mean, to be fair, I don't like the word either. I don't call people it. I've been called it a lot.
I'm an it.
You're an it? Is that what you identify as?
Yeah.
Hi, it.
It likes to be touched.
Don't talk about yourself in the third person like that. You and Turbo. You know that's gonna bother me, right? The whole third person. The whole third person thing to me is just a bit odd. Your friend might your friend, if he's actively like more special than we are. I'm sorry. He's free to join. I'm just gonna let him know that it will like eventually bother me. I'm not gonna say anything.
He doesn't really do it all that much, honestly.
But I don't. I honestly, I myself hate the word, but I find it cringe.
Find what cringe? It?
No, stop referring to yourself as it, please. But also, people just
No,
referring
I
to
meant the
themselves.
word it.
No, people referring to themselves in the third person.
Ah. Well, they're doing an autobiography. of their lives.
Ah, okay, cool, neat. Nothing to do with me. I'm just saying.
That's the only way I can think of why people refer to them and talk third person.
It's okay. I'm just saying. I'm not gonna outright say anything. I'm just letting you know that, like, please don't refer to yourself in the third person. If he's special and does that, that's fine. But he does it as a character also, and it's just cringy to me.
He does it as himself. That's the thing.
And I'm fine with that. I'm just letting you know. Just you don't do it, since I know you. Ish.
Damn it.
Look, I don't want you to be
That's not
fucking. I don't want you to be fucking me with that. Fucking me with that at work. All right.
For what? The
You,
third person
you.
thing?
Yes, it's just weird.
I don't talk in third person.
But you were just doing it with the weird it thing, so don't you start.
Oh, I didn't mean it that way. When I was saying it, I was not talking third person.
But you said you identified as an it. And you said
Not conform at the other things. That's it.
well, I'm letting you know I am not fond of it. Of people talking in the third person. It's just weird to me.
I know.
I am not gonna. I don't want to sit there and make anyone uncomfortable, and everyone who joins my Twitch has to conform to me. Because I already do enough of that, and it feels like. I'm just letting you know outright.
How's your day go?
Okay. How's your day going?
Well, what's left of it?
Well, go say hello to Zero the Bunny and tell him I say love.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm just sending him love, that's all. I mean, if you're actively a part of the community, why not? I know you get along with Zero and other people in the community. I mean, you helped me with the whole supply thing. You're a mod for a reason. Now, I don't expect you to and want you to always be here to moderate. Don't feel like you have to, but I'm just trying to help out, friend. And if you actively are watching me on Twitch, I'm sure you would probably get along watching another player play RPGs. And plus, since he talks through text, it's a bit easier to actively chat with him.
It talks through text.
Yeah, he types on stream. I mean, you don't have to go. I'm just trying to send all the love I can to him because he's live. And a fellow RPG player. Damn it, Waba Fett, would you get your... Nope, never mind. You giraffe butt. Fuck your ass. It has a fucking functioning brain on the back of its ass. On its ass. That's a brain. His tail. It's a living...
Does that make it smartass?
Yes, literally. It's a giraffe, though, but yes. The tail has literally got a sentient brain of its own. It's not... the Pokedex entry literally states it's not smart enough or doesn't have enough cognizant thought to talk, but it still has a brain.
Hey, it can still bite.
Yes. And it actually, when its literal dex entry reads that when Giraffaric sleeps, its tail, like, guards him. So that's independent thought right there. But he's not smart enough to talk Not that Giraffe can talk, but you know what I mean.
Can it make any kind of sound though?
Judging by that red of the dex entry, it doesn't sound like he really makes much, if any. He probably groans and growls or whatever the fuck, but he doesn't have, like, much intelligence. To the point where I question how it even watched himself sleep. You know what I mean?
Hey, here's another thing though. If its tail is alive and it can bite and shit, what if they tried mating?
Maybe they have kinky sex involving biting. People are already into that.
Ooh, and golden showers.
That's not what I was wanting or expecting. Do giraffe rigs piss on each other?
They might mark each other's territory.
Are they dogs?
Yes.
Do dogs pee on each other when they fuck?
They could. I mean, we
So-
do it, so why can't other animals do it?
We don't all do it. Keep in mind, I've never been peed on. Outside of being drunk.
Yeah.
Oh, I have. When I was drunk, apparently. I woke up
Mhm.
naked. I woke up naked one time, and somehow I was told I was pissed on. Knowing one of my friends who were also drunk at the time, I would not be surprised. Why I was also in my underwear is another question. Probably because my parents found me and stripped me. Because I was wet. Why else would I have been naked? Unless my friends stripped me naked when they peed on me. I don't want to go any further because I was drunk. Because I don't know. I really don't know. That's one of those blank weird
I
moments.
have nothing to say to that.
I don't
even
either,
know
'cause
where to
that-
start.
Honestly, no, I'm being serious here. That is literally all I know. I don't even remember the day actively at all. I just remember waking up on my couch naked and being told I passed out on the bathroom floor and subsequent yellow liquid was on me. That's it. My friend told me they peed on me or whatever. That could have been a joke, but how I ended up, I don't know. Either way, I'm as confused as you. And this is a topic that has come up multiple times in my stream before.
Does it make you uncomfortable?
No, because I've forgotten about it. Like, as in, it doesn't bother me anymore because it's something from the past. It's just a story. And I was drunk. Like, I'm one of those people, it's like, alright, well, whatever, what can I do? I showered. I've had ample people love me, girls and whatever, so it's not like I stink of urine. Or it's not like I'm somehow yellow now. I don't feel bad. Like, I know if I was sober and woke up, and yeah, I would feel disgusted, even if I had the memory. At least it was just pee. Could have been saliva. I'd rather have pee on me than saliva. And shit.
Weenus.
I don't... Ew, weenus?
Yes.
I don't like saliva. Or snot. Or mucus. I'd rather not have that on me. Or butts. No butts.
Aww.
Here we go. Giraffurig's rear head contains a tiny brain that is too small for thinking. However, the rear head doesn't need to sleep, so it can keep watch over its surroundings 24 hours a day. Thinking, not talking. Either way, that's what I meant. Cognizant thought, but yet it can keep watch for 24 hours? Huh.
Stalker much?
Last I checked, that's thinking. Well, he's worried about prey. I know that's an instinctual thing, but that's still intelligence. Like, there's reasons why there's animals that are extinct now. Due to lack of intelligence, including dodos. You know, the very Pokemon Dodo is.
They are working on bringing the dodo back.
Look, I'm aware they have fucking technology that's gonna fucking doom us all with fucking Jurassic Park. I'm aware.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm just like, oh, I'm well aware that they have technology that's eventually gonna bring back shit. And that is what scares me. Because humanity is stupid, but we also, that's how we learn. By making mistakes and repeating the same shit over and over. If we were alive during the age of dinosaurs, we would not have survived. What makes people think we are now?
We are stupid.
Yeah. I mean, granted, we have a military, but like, if it gets out of control with how some people are and with how, and if it actually becomes a popular thing, fucking terrorism is gonna be stupid. Can you imagine if Pokemon were real? Fucking the equivalent of Team Rocket with their Mewtwo's and shit. All the gangs looking for the rarest shit. Like, ugh. That's how dinosaurs is gonna be.
And
they come
do you
to
know how
life.
often people are gonna die?
Yes. Because it's gonna become nuclear warfare at its fucking finest. And whatever world war we're gonna be at that time. And it's gonna involve fucking dinos.
Wait, actual doing dinos?
Yes. I mean, if people are, if technology is what it is, they are gonna try to revive shit from ages past. That includes fucking fossils of dinosaurs, and fossils of fucking dodos, and ancient alligators, and anything else that existed back then. I don't know. But, like, ancient birds, like, birds already have ties to dinosaurs as genetics aged on is the closest thing they have. And then, like, yeah, they're gonna kill us all. Someone's gonna create a Jurassic Park fucking thing, and it's gonna feature exotic shit that's been around, like, 50 billion years ago. Or however long. I'm not
Wait,
like, yes. What? What? Who? What? When? Where? How?
Garages, right?
I got what?
Cars.
I
said you got
do.
garages for your cars. So you don't have to worry about cleaning your car out.
Well, no, I do. My mom parks in front of the garage. We don't use it for the car.
Oh. Yeah, roads are completely covered right here.
That's hot. No, I don't know why we never did, but there's really not that much space. My car could probably fit, but we just never did. And when it's my parents always parking in the in front of the garage, it'd be pointless.
So what, you get to go to the Sapphire zone until you run out of balls on?
Or time. I mean, it's infinite, but each round it bases you on steps and your ball count. If you run out of either, or your ball, steps, and timer. If you run out of either. I don't know if this one has step counter. No, not that I'm aware of, but the first one did. Gen 1 did. If you run out of time or balls, it's over for that round. And each area has a set of Pokemon in it, and some areas have water. I need one more Pokemon in Area 1, which is a fucking Wobbuffet. And then there was a...
I saw Wobbuffet, though.
He ran from me. It's the Safari Zone, friend. Do you not remember the Safari Zone mechanics?
Yep, I forgot about that. I'm sorry. I'm dumb.
You're fine. You got limited shit-ass balls that probably, I believe, are the equivalent of Pokeballs. Because literally, Wobbuffet was breaking out of nearly every ball until it started rolling. It started with breaking out, then it went through 1 roll, then 2 rolls, then 3, and then it ran. I was running out of Pokeballs at that point. And I could go near and Pokeblock, which I don't have any made, so I can't do that. Which make it easier or harder to catch. If Gen 1's rules, feeding it made it harder to catch. They made him stay, but they became more aware for whatever fucking reason. Throwing rocks pissed them off, made them easier to catch, though, make them easier to run. Going near makes them easier to capture, but also easier to flee. That's why I just chuck balls. And I've caught every Pokemon in this first area. And then there's a route over to the right that required you to have the, I believe it was the acro bike. Right? The one that jumps, I believe, is the acro bike.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because there's a route on the left side that requires the Mach bike. So I have that now. And I've returned here. I was lucky enough yesterday to get me a fucking, I think it's a 5% encounter Heracross on 1 fucking ball. My first ball, I was able to get a Heracross. The other side has Pinsir. No Scyther. I don't know where he is in this. Unless he's just exclusive to fucking other games. There are Pokemon that are exclusive to Gale of Darkness and Coliseum. I don't remember if Scyther was. I have him.
Hey!
Have it. Yep. I have everyone in this area but Wobbuffet. I don't have them yet. I gotta evolve Peach. I gotta breed Pikachu and evolve Pikachu. However, I do have Pikachu.
Ditto, right?
Not yet. There's gonna be stuff that I may need from, unless they're in this game, I'm gonna need stuff from Fire Red and Leaf Green as well, which aka Mewtwo for one. As for Ditto, I don't know where he is as of yet. There he's one. Oh, Wobbuffet, but I haven't seen a Ditto in the list of the routes that I've been on as of yet.
There's your Wobbuffet.
Oh.
But also post-game opens up newer Pokemon usually. Not sure if this game is included.
Is that ball yellow or green?
Like a lime greenish, light green color. It's like very safari green. It's a very washed green, yellowish. Almost like a shit color.
Oh, like a mustard green.
Kinda. Yeah, it's like a very bad poop color. Would you get in the ball sack? God damn you! You're not even the Pokemon your ass is. Your turd thing is.
Because you said that to him, he ran away.
Yeah, if anyone doesn't know, Wobbuffet's not the actual Pokemon. The fucking little tail portion in the back with the eyes are. The Wobbuffet itself is a balloon. Literally. It's a punching bag to ward off predators and anyone trying to attack it. Hey, there he is. See? That's why the tail has eyes. It'll probably mention the fucking fact when I capture the thing. Give me a...
Then how does it move its hands and stuff then with its...
Well, he controls the thing. It's just the blue body itself is not the actual body. It's just like a dummy. It's a decoy.
You make it talk and ate and everything?
It's
it's not real?
I don't know if that's actually how it works canonically in the games. Yes, but its actual canonical Pokedex is the blue portion of the body is just the equivalent of a dummy. The real part of the body, the actual Pokemon itself, is the black tail bit, which is not an actual tail. That's why it has eyes. He can probably actually make the portion of that part of the body, because that's actually part of its body, so he could probably make it talk to confuse things. And since that's not actually the body, he doesn't take damage from it, I guess. I don't know how that translates into the Pokemon sense, because when you fight it, yeah. Like, I don't know, why am I leaving? But that's if I can catch it, it'll probably mention something along the lines of that. The show, I'm not sure if it conveyed that. I don't remember. Sure.
Well, here's the thing. Apparently, one of the theories is Wobbuffet is an evolved form of Unknown. Unknown was too weak to protect its secret, so evolved into Why Not to protect itself, but it wasn't strong enough to evolve again into Wobbuffet.
The
whole
theories.
tale is actually an Unknown, and Wobbuffet is the substitute Unknown created to protect itself. The three Pokemon all have similar odd designs, and they're all psychic type. This could mean that Wobbuffet evolved from Unknown. The second theory is that the tail is a portal to another dimension that Wobbuffet protects. If anyone ever touches the tail, he will be sent to the other dimension for eternity, never to share the secret with anyone. Although this sounds crazy, it really doesn't have any major holes in it. Now, my own personal theory is that Wobbuffet's tail is the Pokemon, and it's too weak to attack on its own, so it uses the power of enemies' attacks to fight back. It really sounds simple, but that's what I think. If you have any theory of your own on the subject, let me know.
Okay.
That's what the guy said.
Wobbuffet does nothing but endure attacks. It won't attack on its own. However, it won't endure an attack on its tail. When that happens, the Pokemon will try to take foe with it using Destiny Knot. Now, see, why is that exactly? Why does it specifically start to attack when it hits the tail? Because it is the tail. The body itself, the blue portion, is just a dummy. See? Even the dex. Huh?
Go back to page 1.
I don't know how. Hold on. I don't know if the D-pad would have let me out, but hold on. It says it basically endures attacks. It won't attack unless it hits the tail. Does nothing but endure attack. It won't attack on its own. However, it won't endure an attack on its tail. When that happens, the Pokemon will take the foe using Destiny Knot. The move that once it dies, if it's killed on that turn, it will kill the Pokemon who killed them. Mirror Coat basically reflects damage when they are hit.
The patient Pokemon. That's why they gave it to Jesse and James.
They're patient? They're fucking idiots is what they are.
No, they gave Wobbuffet to them because they need some little patient.
Because I don't know, because Wobbuffet's derpy. That's why.
Hey,
they all got the dirt. Jesse and James, or Jesse gets the dirt Pokemon with Lickitung and Wobbuffet. Thank you for the 3-stream watch streak.
Go to the area. Is that to only show the area where it's at, or is it there are other areas where you can catch it?
Well, he was in a few of the other sections of this, but I think it's only gonna say it's only gonna say the map. In general, it's only gonna show the Safari Zone because it doesn't show the map of each area, if that makes sense. No, he only appears in the Safari Zone.
Between the red and blue.
What do you mean? The colors? The water. The blue is water. The ocean?
No, the land, the areas, some of them are red, some of them are blue. The cities, towns, whatever you want to call them.
Probably just that. That I never understood. Probably just the color scheme of the games, Ruby and Sapphire.
Or maybe the red's where you get the badges.
Cool. All right. You're a whore.
Thank you.
Sometimes. All right. Let's see. You're welcome. I'm a whore.
You're the whole whore.
I'm a filthy whore. Safari. I don't need any steady spank me. No.
I was waiting for you to read that. Let's see. Do I have anything I can do? Oh, yes, this.
Wash my balls.
Oh, you want to do that too? Okay, here you go.
I mean, that's what I call it.
And then a little bit. of-
No, that's washing my throat. That's throat liquid. Okay, I'm just gonna go pee. I would visibly piss on a stream if I had a toilet right here and if it didn't bang me.
Well, as long as nothing's being shown.
My mom wants me to shovel and clean off my car. I'm gonna go do that. Even though it's
Alright,
snowing,
well,
I'm
you-
gonna cover it. Might as well.
Well, if you shovel, it's less you gotta do later, but I wouldn't clean your car.
Well, you got like 2 inches now.
Probably about that. Came down quick. It's getting cold.
Yeah, it's supposed to get down to like single digits tonight.
Not. Yeah, the wind's over.
No, continuing through 9 p.m. Mm-hmm. Nope, they increased it. No, why? Alright. When you want to shovel? Because right now the heaviest part, and it's going to slow down a little bit, but it's going to continue till 9. Yeah. If we do it now, there'll only be a light layer when we leave. When we gotta leave. Because I don't know how Mom's car is in the snow. I know how mine is. And as long as I can make up that hill, that'll be it. That's the hardest part, is that damn hill.
Well, he left me. I'm sorry, everybody.
That's okay.
I'm sorry, I had to shovel off our cars. The dragon stretch, there you go. Do Rhyhorn. Okay, so Rhyhorn and Pince. All right, got me you. Rhyhorn's brain is very small. It is so dense while on a run, it forgets why it started running in the first place. It sounds like me. Apparently remembers sometimes if it demolishes something. Yeah, that definitely sounds like me, except I don't forget why I was running. I forget things like, was I in a battle, or where am I going because I'm distracted by something. My brain's not small, I just have horrendous attention issues. And have suffered brain injuries multiple times over the course of my life. So, I am a derp. Hence why I'm so random, all the weirdly random and odd. Not to mention the fact that I've always been told I was odd or awkward or even called retarded. I am a weirdo. Rhyhorn me. Give me your 5% bug. I want a 5% bug. So area 3, I don't know how many other items there are. So area 1 doesn't seem to have anything. Area 2 has a max revive, which I got, I believe. Area 3 has solar beam, and area 4 has a calcium, which I don't know if I got, but I already was over there. But I can check for the max revive, which also requires surf, but I don't know if I did or not. I'm assuming yes, considering it would have been at, I think, the bottom left there of the map. I don't want to... I do this all the time. Well, I got an extra oddish. I mean, I need to trade still. I guess. Not that I don't have Phoebus to trade. I still need Pokemon, and I need to trade over Pokemon from from Ruby anyway, holding evolution items like Moonstone and the Elemental Stones once I get more of them. Because you could trade shards. I still have to do that. I have to go trade these shards that I've collected for Elemental Stones. I can get more in the other game. Because I know at Coliseum I have at least the Eevee line secured. But I still need a bunch more stones, especially Moonstones, since I have one here and one in that game. That's only 2. I'm hoping not to have to start Leaf Green until this is done, but because Mewtwo also I'm gonna need. And there's probably other Pokemon in Leaf Green and Fire Red that I do need to fully complete this. However, I do have event cartridges, so there are Pokemon that I have covered. And with Gale of Darkness and Coliseum, I have the Bird Trio from Gen 1 and the Beast Trio from Gen 2 covered, and I have all of Gen 2 starters covered. So I would just need Gen 1 starters. Mewtwo. I have Mew's cart. I have a Deoxys cart. I have Lugia and Ho-Oh thanks to Coliseum and Darkness also. I just need the other Lati. Gale of Darkness Coliseum covers me on a lot of Pokemon. And I'll be trading them all over, even if I have them, because there's a lot that I will have as well. And it'll help me complete whatever Pokemon I didn't evolve when I start trading them over, which I don't know when that is. It'll probably be before I start fully evolving everything. I just wanted to complete up a lot of stuff and finish up didn't do any post-game stuff, and I like to save anything that isn't post-game for post-game that potentially feels endgame-ish, i.e. the legendary stuff. Legendaries, because not every legendary is always post-game. Because hell, this generation it isn't. Okay. I could technically get Rayquaza. He's post-game. But Groudon and Kyogre aren't. Thank you for the Hydrate Cloud. Can I run into a Pinsir? I mean, I caught a Heracross first ball last night. Can I get through that with a Pinsir? No, I don't want to shout out the frickin' pound sign. The game goes good. I caught him. I'm doing pretty well. I mean, I got me my fucking Wobbuffet earlier, and now I got me Rhyhorn. I had to shovel some snow a little bit ago for my mom in my car. For me, my mom in my car. And as well as some of the road that leads from our house to the street. But yeah, other than that, it's going well. We just need Pinsir. Because I went back and since last night I got the other bike. I got the Mach bike now. That allows me to go up the left path where Pinsir is, as well as the TM for Solar Beam. So I was going to get that. Hey, there he is. And since I got Wobbuffet, Rhyhorn, and Heracross already, which... Heracross, Pinsir, Scyther are always some of the most annoying. Like, I like the bug catching no, I don't. Gen 2's bug catching contest is, to me, a little better than this. But you can only get one Pokemon, technically, out of that. As, like, the first Pokemon you get is what you catch and actually keep. The rest are Pokedex entry related if you catch them and don't keep them, but yeah, I don't like that. And Scyther and Pinsir are some of the more annoying to run into. The Safari Zone's the worst, though, in general. But Heracross with Gen 2 and Headbutt. I'm so glad that he's not Headbutted anymore. Fuck that mechanic. He's probably just as up there with Phoebus. Because him and the Headbutt treed Pokemon are just as bad, because they may appear in specific trees. I still need to fucking get Phoebus, though. I need a modest one. Come on, Pinsir. Please. Alright, I don't have to worry about it now. Boy, 5% encounter. Fuck. Less enough than the Wobbuffet, and I will take it. Oops. Are driven deeply into the foe's body when the pincer closes, making it tough for the foe to escape. Like that Metapod. Ash's Metapod, or like Ash's Metabutt. Metabutt, who almost broke, and somehow hardened enough to crack his thorny ass. There's a pair of massive horns protruding from the surface of these horns, or thorns. Horny thorns! Yes, alright. So, thorny. Alright, so we got Pinsir, we got Heracross, and is Natu, we got Fanfi, we got... I already got all the water types. I just got Pinsir, I got Doduo earlier as well, I got Rhyhorn earlier as well as Wobbuffet. We have Pikachu, Natu, yeah, Girafarig, and 3 technically now. As well as Magikarp, Goldeen. We are done here. Thank God for that. Okay. That was a lot nicer than Gen 1 will ever be. Not only is the music better, that was a lot faster. Also, Gen 4 has a marsh that I'm not fond of either.